Hello, it's Liz here with Stampin' on the Rock. This is the card that I'll be sharing with you today. So let's get started. I will be using the stamp set Kind and Sincere, and this is in the new mini catalog. As always, if you need a catalog, an annual catalog or a mini catalog and you don't have one, shoot me a message and I will be glad to take care of that and get that to you. So Kind and Sincere. I will be using solid faceted gems, and these are in the annual catalog. The paper that I'll be using is, this is a celebration item. Okay, this one is called, let's see, it's called Dainty Flowers. And this is a free option with the $50 purchase. Look at these papers, are beautiful. And I'll show you one of the things I really like about this paper. Look at this. Look at these designs on here. You can cut right around this, and then that could be your card front. You stamp words in there and you're done. So simple and easy. Look at this one here. You can cut that out. I love it. Okay, it's also fun if you are a if you would like to do some fussy cutting. There are some, let's see, there's some larger flowers here. If you do scrapbooking pages, you can cut that in half and use that. But if you do fussy cutting, you could take this piece here, cut out some of these and layer them. So this Dainty Flowers is beautiful. And then the opposite sides have a little bit more like solid print on them. Let's see if I can show you another one here just so you can see the opposite side. So you have all those flowers there. And then the opposite side, look at that. Love that. Okay. And that is Dainty Flowers. Let's set that aside. I'll be using StazOn ink, black StazOn, Mossy Meadow ink. And I have Fresh Freesia cardstock and Old Olive cardstock. I think that's it for now, and then we'll just get started. Okay. So my card base is Fresh Freesia, and it's an 8.5 by 11 cut in half. We've done that many times. Scored, and then use your bone folder to get a nice crease. Okay, we'll set that aside for the moment. This piece here is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is from that Dainty, what did I say? Dainty Flowers? Dainty something. Dainty Flowers. Okay, this is from Dainty Flowers. That's 4 by 5 1/4. And then what I'll be using, which I haven't used in a while, is the clear sheets. Okay, so this is a clear sheet. What are these actually called? Sorry, guys. I'm going to pull this up. This is in the annual catalog, though. So sometimes I think we miss things that are in the annual catalog. We don't always. The mini catalog comes out. We get so excited about the mini catalog, and then we forget to check out things that are in the annual catalog, and there's fabulous items in there. So this is the, oh, goodness gracious. Why am I not finding them here? Here we go, window sheets. Okay, these are the window sheets right here. Okay, so window sheets. I'll be using a window sheet. And then I have a piece of Fresh Freesia. And this piece here is 1 inch by 4 inches. And I ran this through an embossing folder, and it was the Painted Texture embossing folder, one of my favorite embossing folders. Okay, I ran that through the embossing folder already. And then this is just a piece of Old Olive that is a 1/2 inch by, I don't know, I want to say it's, again, this is so going to matter depending on what words you use. 1/2 inch by 3 1/4 inch. But if you do different sentiment, different words, it's going to be totally different. So, okay, so let's get started. I'm going to take this piece right here. And let's do this first. I'm going to go ahead with my StazOn ink pad, and you want StazOn because the StazOn doesn't smear and it's permanent ink. So I'm going to stamp the Kind in StazOn ink. Okay, and this is clear on here, so it might be a little tricky to see. And one nice thing about the grid paper is I'm just lining it up along the grid paper. And I'm just going to stamp. Be careful because it will slide a little bit, so you just want to be careful with it straight down again. And then I tend to like hold that plastic piece and pull it up. Okay, so you just want to be gentle with it. And there we go. And I'm going to clean it right away. I'm still using the Stampin' Mist and the cleaner. Just do it right away so that it comes off. Okay, anything with stays on, because it's permanent, you don't want to let it set on your stamps. Okay, so I cleaned it with the Stampin' Mist, and look at that. All good. All right. So one thing I like to do with this is I will take it and just, it will dry pretty quickly, but you can also turn it upside down and just press a little bit, and it just gets off a little bit of the excess. There you go. Do you see that? Okay, all good. All right, then I'm going to take this piece here, and let's just put some adhesive straight across, just one strip. And we're going to line up this window sheet. Right on top. Okay, so see what happens here is that you end up with, you can see the adhesive. I'm not sure if you can see that in the camera or not. There's a little adhesive strip right across there. No problem, because what I'm going to end up doing is taking this piece here. All right, and then this is going to just go right over top of that, and then you won't even see that adhesive. And that's why I only put adhesive in that one section. It's fine. You don't have to put adhesive all over it. It will flip up like this. That's totally fine. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp the "Thanks for being so." And this one I'm using in the Mossy Meadow. And again, we're just tap, tap, tap. Okay, don't need to smush, smush, smush. Just tap, tap, tap. All right. And let's line that in here. Straight down, straight back up. There we go. And I'm going to grab my dimensionals here because we want to do that, right? Something to pop up. And yes, I have had people place an order for just dimensionals. They just order a pack of 3 or 4 dimensionals at a time, 3 or 4 packs of them. So, yep, add those to your order. All right, we're going to take this and put this right. I'm going to have it stick off just a little bit because I want it to actually go beyond this piece so that it pulls together with the base. Do you see how it's sticking off a little bit there, and it will pull together then that way. All right. So let's take this and put some adhesive on the back. And we're going to center that. All right. And because you have this window sheet, you don't want to get fingerprints all over it. So just make sure to just turn it over and do your pressing down that way. Okay. So here we go. And then I'm going to grab these faceted gems here, and you have Mossy Meadow. So look for some embellishments that will match the colors of what you have in your paper. And I'm going to do 3. Anytime I do 3, I'm going to do 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, and then add the middle. That way you don't get so lopsided, like, you know, like it's not centered. So 1 on the top, then do the 1 on the bottom, and then add the 1 in the middle. Okay, and there we go. All right, now, I've told you guys before many times about there's usually some way you can fix a mistake. I don't know if you've noticed here. When I stamped my kind, the little bit of the K in the center didn't come out quite as well as I would have liked it to, but that's okay. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm just actually going to take one of these little gems here, and let's do this pink one. I'm going to take this little pink one, and I'm going to take that. It's enough of the word is there that people are going to know, like the recipient is going to know that it says kind. So I'm going to take a little gem and stick that right there on that K. Okay, look at, and it says, "Thanks for being so kind." It's all good. I added a little bit of gem in there. If you want to, so it doesn't look like, oh, I bet they stuck that there because they made a mistake. grab an extra one and just stick an extra one up here. There you go. Okay, so look at that. All right, so that's the one I just made now. This is the one I had before. So window sheets, that might be something new for you. When you're stamping on window sheets, you want to make sure you're using the black StazOn though. The other inks will smear on there greatly. Okay, so that's it for today. Hope that was something new for you or just a refresher. Talk with you later. And again, hit that share button. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.